Hi everyone, welcome to this month's BodyWise movement tip. We are going to talk about creating a nice neutral foundation for our center of gravity and creating a little more length in the ligaments here on the front of the spine. These often get short because we can tend to sit with our back a little slouched and a little rolled back onto our sit bones here. So when we do that, the ligaments here on the back of the spine that are meant to hold these discs in place between our vertebrae, that ligament can get stretched out and the ligaments on the front can get short. If we create more length by doing an exercise, then we can create more balance in our spine and more comfort, potentially by not pushing back onto nerves and just having better alignment and structure. So center of gravity is here, heels of the hands on the hip bones, finger pads on the pubic bone, and there's your center of gravity. So the exercise we're going to do to create a little more length here between our sacrum, front of the sacrum, and these last few lumbar vertebrae is lying down on your belly. This is a nice exercise to do before you fall asleep at night or first thing in the morning, since you're already going to be lying down. And we'll start just on our bellies like this. You can tuck your ribs under like that, and then face your center of gravity straight into the floor. And just breathe. If this is uncomfortable, you can put a pillow here. So you start off in a little bit more rounded position and work your way down to being flat. That might happen over the course of 10 or 15 minutes, or it might happen over a few days. Make sure your back is comfortable and that all you feel is a stretch with this, okay? There should be no pain or pinching. If this does not feel like a stretch, then you can move up to being on your elbows. Once you're on your elbows, just check and make sure that your weight isn't on your pubic bone here, that your weight is on your center of gravity. Okay? It may feel like you're having to push your tailbone up a little bit to get your center of gravity level, but once those ligaments get stretched out, that will be easier. Then you're just going to take a couple of nice deep breaths. And you may feel the stretch a little bit more on the breath out. Your knees are about a foot apart and toes are turned inward. That's just to give you a little more space in the joints here. And then you go down and take a break. Maybe take a few breaths here. And then you can come back up. Again, just a stretch. No pain, no pinching. That will help stretch out the ligaments on the front of your sacrum and lower lumbar spine, and potentially help with symptoms that you're feeling anywhere in your back of your hips, leg, knee, even ankles, just by improving your alignment. If this feels really easy and you want a progression, you could bring hands here and go a little further up, but maintain your center of gravity pressing into the floor. Don't come all the way up here on your pubic bone, okay? Because then we don't stretch out anything except the front of the hips. All right, I hope that's helpful. Have a good month. Bye-bye.